time to go rescue someone in need. Should be a bridge. Yeah. So there is actually a map that you can get that shows like a really zoomed out view of the entire world. And like I said, there's one rubber ducky made, or I think it was him, that fills in all those sections. And it's a pretty neat reference. We're going to have to start fighting. This game can be a little tricky in that the difficulty scales. I mean, you can easily end up, if you go one screen too far, you'll end up fighting enemies that are so tough, you just don't have any hope of fighting them. And early on, we're going to try to stick pretty near to the Fantrima screen or two inside this area. And we're going to rely on, we don't have a lot of money or experience, so we're going to rely on picking up apples and things in the forest that will help us heal. I'm going to go north a little bit, just north of town. Yep, so for instance, here's a mushroom. So if we pick that up, that will heal 10 life. Let me use that. There's a lot of little things in the forest, apples, mushrooms. That'll help us until we need to have more expensive potions and things. And pretty soon we're going to have our first combat, I'm sure. It'll be goblins and little things. Here's some apples. Apples just heal 1 point each, I think. Oh, 3. Okay. Okay, so here's a goblin. Head on, you can usually take one without much trouble. When they gang up on you from different sides, they have a higher risk of damaging you. Here's a thief. And that's when you need to have your shield, is when you get a little bit ganged up on. Or when you're dealing with something that does a lot of damage. Okay, so we have 37 experience. We need 50 for our next level. Let's find something else and kill it so that we can... Beware the mole spiders and the mine hunters. This cave is full of them. Go back where you came from. Fantrima authorities will not be responsible for any injuries, damage, or death caused by entering this cave. Town Mayor Vortek. That's a cave, so we're not going to go in there because it has tough creatures. That's why I was saying about how the scale, you can easily end up one screen too far and get yourself really badly surrounded by enemies that will kill you. Okay, I'm going to use some healing for that. 2 points. Let's use an apple. So I did not want to get ganged up on. I'm going to use a forest medicine here. Okay, I did not heal fast enough and I didn't level up yet. So that's why having a shield is important, because you can kind of easily get overwhelmed. This is the death screen. Game over, Garendall Keep will be destroyed, and no one can save them unless you try again. So it will just take us back, and we'll load in again. But now you've seen the death screen and things, and we will try to level up a little bit so that we can go rescue the lost boy. Because remember, there was that woman looking for her child. Wonka? I can't remember what his name was. Some odd name. Enemies also respawn every time you load a map. They will reappear. Saw that sign. Let's go north to the trail. Or north on the trail. I'm definitely having a hard time with this guy. Oh, it's an experience countdown, that's right. So we only got 8 experience for killing him. This map thankfully doesn't have too many enemies. I think this is technically the corner of a mountain range or something. Oh, this is not where I want to be. I need to get them separated. Which is why I'm having all those rocks coming across. I'm going to have to kind of whittle away this group. Because I want that treasure chest. I may not have enough food here to get them. Let's see if I can. I don't think I do. More there. I'm gonna go back to town, recover a little bit, buy some potions. We basically leveled up, so... well, we're 9 short of leveling up, but we'll get there. But right now what we're suffering from is a shortage of hit points. Just as long as you need, my friend. That's a pretty inexpensive way to recover hit points, because it heals you all the way up. Oh, this was the one looking for her boy. Maybe... oh, that's right. We haven't talked to her since we got the quest from September. So at first she said she was looking for her boy. And now it changes to this prompt. Oh, please, my lord, can you help me? I am Moon, and my lovely little boy disappeared when he was playing near the forest to the west. During the last weeks, we heard that there's some goblins around the village, and I'm so afraid for his life. He is so fragile. Okay, don't worry, I'll bring him back. What's his name? His name is Manko. There is surely no other little boy in the forest anyway. Please be quick. Rest assured that you will see your boy soon, and alive, of course. I think if you ask her for something, I don't think she really has anything to offer, and we're going to get training from Septemberus for doing it. So. Oh, please bring him back. He disappeared when he was playing near the forest to the west. Maybe you should look that way first. Yeah, she's the one. It was Manko. Alright, so what can we afford potion-wise? Let's buy a couple fish. A couple cheese. Maybe a smoked salmon. Alright, let's do that. That gives us a little stock of things that will heal. Oh, quail eggs heal as well. 3 points. I wonder if I can get to that den of goblins around this side. I cannot. I'm looking forward to getting some plus speed, because this character is awfully slow right now. There is an ever so slight amount of skipping that Sheepshaver does play in this game. I think it does that in the Windows port as well. It's difficult to get it 100% smooth. But when the character moves faster, it will also appear smoother. Right now, he's just slow and inexperienced. I haven't even gotten a level up yet. Here we go. So we got a level, we got a little bit more health. And we should be able to do a little more damage and have a better chance to hit now. I really prefer to have one at a time. Let's use a couple quail eggs. Oh, quail eggs and cheese. Here's a nice stash. Some money, some boots, fish rations, healing potion, healing poultice. Let's equip these boots. They give us some armor. We use the belt, that gives us some armor too. Yeah, at some point I'll have to look into updating my weapon. Right now it's just kind of the leveling grind that a lot of RPG type games have early on. But the game does scale. They have a lot of really tough enemies, and once you're fighting them, you won't believe that you had any trouble with these enemies. There are huge portions of the map where the enemies seem unbelievably strong. Alright, here's kobolds. They're a little bit tougher. Let's save again. I'm going to call this 2. These little guys are quite fierce. Nothing in there, that's too bad. That's a rock throwing kobold. That's not good. I don't want to be ganged up on. I seem to be attacking the kobold. I guess that's not too bad because the tougher one is the kobold. I need to find a better faster way for it to do the same thing. 'Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's it. The apple just does 1 point. The fresh apple does 3 points. I don't really want that many kobolds. This is why I say the Trinity plugin is a little bit nicer, because you can fight goblins in the special Trinity area, or guild area. Okay, these are the termite tunnels. You just walk into them to activate them. Right now we don't have any other locations active, but we have the Fantrima one unlocked now. More and I'll be at the next level. I'm gonna have to go back and buy some more supplies. Cutting a little bit close, but we got a level. That's good. You hear a child screaming in the distance, "Help me! Someone help me!" Obviously, the lost boy is on this screen somewhere. As I recall, there's a number of goblins around him, so I'm gonna... There we go. Alright, so we've spotted their camp. I'm gonna try to kind of whittle them away. Fortunately, these two are really insistent on being next to each other. Let's see if we can get just that one. They activate when their health bar appears under them, so you can tell when they're targeting you. It's a good idea to space out fighting them if you can. The child looks at you, visibly happy of being untied, but before you can get a hold of him, he starts to run in the direction of Fantrima. Just as well, we'll see if there's anything here to loot. It doesn't seem like there's much more we're going to get out of this. Let's head back and talk to his mother and Septembrus as well. And we'll clear out anything we can. They always come back, so you can always come back for more if you want more experience. But just like that, we're getting tough enough that goblins aren't posing a big threat to us. I'd say kobolds are still a threat to us. And groups of goblins. But soon they won't be a big problem. Another level or two. Now there is a quest coming up which is going to give us a boost to our vitality, which means more life every time we level up. Those are good things to do as early as possible, just because you get more life. Did we talk to him yet? I must stay here to protect the people of Fantrima. I hope that you will find some way to stop the invasion. Not a whole lot of help. Alright, let's go talk to the lady about Monka, or whatever the kid's name was. Thanks for saving my boy from those horrible goblins. An old knight once told me that saving one's life is the most courageous act a man or a woman can accomplish. Maybe you have what it takes to become a knight. I want to thank you again and express my gratitude. Here is some money. She hands you a leather pouch containing 50 gold pieces. Thank you so much. I'll always be grateful. I don't think she says any more now. I think her boy should be around town too, somewhere. Oh well, I'm not sure. Oh, there's an old hermit over there we haven't spoken to. That's the other boy. I am Xenakis, the fortune teller. I see amazing adventures in your eyes. I also see great accomplishments. Time to talk to Septemris and get our first round of training. Does it update to tell us to... No. I can't remember if he's down by the barricades or his house. Let's go to the barricades. Okay, he must be at his house. Yeah, just around the corner. Does he show on the map? Oh, that's right, we don't have awareness. We'll get a skill later that will show us where things are on the map, which is pretty handy. Clapping his hands together, the knight proudly looks at you. I have heard that you saved the life of a young boy living in Fantrima. That is very good. In doing so, you not only proved to me that you have what it takes to become one of my soldiers, but you also earned my trust and respect. Come, page, I'll teach you the skills of combat. Congratulations, you got the page title. Your speed and dexterity have been improved, +1 each. You should now move quicker in battle and handle more dangerous opponents. Yeah, so here's our accolades screen. So page gives us a +2 speed and dexterity. Ready for your next assignment, Cythera Guide, says the old knight enthusiastically. Yes, tell me more. His face darkened. Listen to me now. Northeast from here, follow the riverbank. After the bridge, you'll find an evil place called Ghost Swamp. My greatest general once went on a mission there and never came back. We will need him to face the invasion. I hope he is still alive somewhere. He disappeared in a cave there. I will send 2 of my men to help you remove the rocks that block the entrance. Find him, but be careful. There are strange and evil things out there. I shall not return without him. I'm going to return without him. You must find what happened to my general. He disappeared in a cave in the Ghost Swamp. I will send 2 of my men to help you remove the rocks that block the entrance. Please find him. On my way. Okay, now I legitimately want to leave. Oh yeah, and also now you notice we look more battle-like, because we're a page. And we also move a little faster, which is good. So now our quest log will be rescue the general from the Ghost Swamp. Now that quest is really tricky to do right now. The difficulty steps up a lot with fighting those bad guys, so we're going to do a couple other quests first. Like clearing the road and going to the learning tree. I'm going to restock on potions, and we'll save, and then we'll next set out on our quest for the learning tree and meeting the druid. I'm not sure which of these is most cost-effective. I'd probably have to calculate the per unit. It's good to have a few things on hand. Okay. And we will pick up on our way to the learning tree.